Hello guys, you watching Engineering Technology channel. Subscribe this channel and more notification on these types of video. Click on bell icon. This video only technical purposes cannot be tried at home because AC current is dangerous and to shock. Hello guys, this is brushless motor and this motor cannot be run without ESC. Let's unboxing of ESC. Okay guys, in this ESC, this is a positive and this is negative terminal, and this is your three phase, that's A, B, C, and this is my signal wire. Look at it, this is my signal wire is yellow, red is positive and brown is negative on earth. Okay, in this ESC cannot be run without this BLDC motor. This motor you can see by quadcopter as well as drone, but this motor cannot be run without ESC, and I show you that this ESC without this motor run by a three-phase transformer without this ESC. Let's check out and let's practical. Okay guys, in this transformer is connected to your phase, and in this transformer three wires like 12 0 12 means called as 12 0 12, and this black wire is called as center tap on a coil on a transformer. Let's connect all the connection. Yeah, in this one, and in this one also. 2 minutes guys. Okay, in this motor run only phase change, means in this position the plus sign, plus positive is change by a periodic time like milliseconds. In also alternating current are same, the changes of sign in frequency of constant to the frequency, and this motors changing the speed to the increases of frequency and decreases of frequency of a speed are rotating as well as clockwise and anti-clockwise on a frequency on this side, and faster than faster frequency is increases. Okay, check practical demo on this. Yeah, look at this motor are vibrating, but cannot be this motor run because the frequency of a motor is very low like 15 Hz. To this motor run, to pull out some throttle in it. Yes, look at this friends, this motor are run on it, but this motor rotating on a slowly because the frequency of a motor is low like 15 Hz, like 100 Hz, 120, 150, and the rise of increases and the rotation of motor is increases. Less three phase wire on a center, the performance of motor is increases because the overlooping of and the frequency is increases. This practical demo for connecting to the transformer on a BLDC motors is connected on a three phase.